Meghan Markle and Prince Harry likely to celebrate the New Year in Britain ahead of a High Court battle. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are likely to celebrate the New Year in Britain in preparation for a High Court battle. Aides are preparing for the return of Harry from the United States in the coming weeks, but sources reveal that Meghan will quickly follow her husband. She has a privacy action against the Mail on Sunday starting on January the 11th and must isolate for 2 weeks before it. News of the visit comes after Harry handed over a substantial sum to pay rent and clear the bill for £2.4 million taxpayer-funded renovations to his UK home. The Queen returned to work at Windsor this week and could speak face-to-face with her grandson in the castle grounds. It comes after palace insiders warned Harry was stepping over the line when he spoke out about US politics. A source told The Sun the staff at Windsor have been told to prepare for the possibility Harry could come back. There are all sorts of issues to speak about, not only his political statements but also his visa situation in the United States. Even though he would have to isolate for 2 weeks, the estate is large enough for talks in a socially distanced place. The Duke, who has netted a £112 million Netflix deal with Meghan Markle, has been in the United States for more than 183 days, meaning he could be liable to pay tax there. Prince Harry's ex, Cressida Bonas, thought he was damaged and self-obsessed. Prince Harry's ex, Cressida Bonas, thought he was damaged and self-obsessed, an explosive new biography has claimed. The English model and actress dated the royal for 2 years, later telling friends he had a neurosis about the media and complained about the paparazzi, even if there were not any. It was reported Prince Harry had previously said he came close to a complete breakdown on a number of occasions in his late 20s. He then went into therapy at the suggestion of his older brother, Prince William, and in Battle Brothers, serialized in today's Daily Mail, it was claimed his behavior had taken its toll on Cressida Bonas. Author Robert Lacey wrote, "Even so, Cressida Bonas, the last serious girlfriend before Meghan Markle, came to feel he was a damaged and self-obsessed young man. No matter how educated, talented, rich or cool you believe you are," she posted enigmatically on her Instagram page, "how you treat people ultimately tells it all." She complained to friends that Harry had a neurosis about the media. He would rant and complain about the paparazzi lurking where clearly there were none, she said. Cressida and Harry split in 2014, with the model thought to have been overwhelmed by the attention she was getting while engagement rumors swirled around the young couple. However, two have remained on good terms, and Cressida attended the prince's wedding with Meghan Markle in 2018. The claims come after it was reported that Prince William reportedly called in Princess Diana's brother brusque and peppery reactions to his own attempts to talk to Harry about the speed of his romance with Meghan Markle. William is said to have turned to Charles Spencer, 56, who walked with him and Prince Charles behind Diana's coffin in 1997, much to the annoyance of Harry, 36. But the move angered Harry, who was alleged to have become furious with the future king for dragging other family members into the row. According to the Battle of Thrones, the tiff led to the brothers continuing fraternal fissure. Among William's frustrations were claims that Harry and Meghan had given the palace just 10 minutes notice over the announcement to quit the royal family. Wills was distraught when they announced in January they were quitting for life in Canada, and while he reportedly agreed to keep things civil at the Sandringham summit, which hammered out the first details of Brexit deal, he was unwilling to go any further, according to the book. Money laundering suspect who cozied up to Meghan Markle hands over £10 million dirty cash. A Playboy money laundering suspect once photographed with his arm around Meghan Markle has agreed to hand over almost £10 million in assets. Mansoor Hussain, 40, regularly seen with some of the world's most famous people, was pursued by the Britain's version of FBI over alleged links to organised crime lords. And he was hit with an unexplained wealth order in a legal first. The party lover was pictured with the Duchess of Sussex at the global gift gala in 2013, 3 years before she met Prince Harry. Hussein from Leeds was also photographed with music mogul Simon Cowell and shamed tycoon Sir Philip Green on holiday in Barbados in 2012. And he's also been snapped with his arm around pop superstar Beyonce. Violent associates are said to include Mohammed Khan, known as Meghan, a notorious criminal from the Leeds area serving a 26-year jail sentence for murder. Hussein owned a property empire, but on the face of it was a successful businessman with no criminal convictions. However, the National Crime Agency believed his lavish lifestyle was being funded by money laundering, and it claimed he used threats of violence and blackmail to buy properties. The NCA found he had a huge number of bank accounts, one of which had £1 million in it. It could not gather enough evidence over the years for a criminal conviction, but the £9.8 million of assets he agreed to hand over after the unexplained wealth order included 45 properties in London, Cheshire and Leeds, 4 areas of land plus cash. NCA head of civil recovery Andy Lewis said, "By using a civil investigation, we could show by inference that income on the balance of probabilities had come from the criminality of him laundering money for organized crime groups. When presented with all of this evidence, we negotiated how we might settle this case without going to a high court trial. Clearly, we can't be certain of the results, and it would save taxpayer money as we could settle early." When presented with the evidence, he came to the table and an agreement to hand over just under £10 million. It's the first time we've used an unexplained wealth order which has come to fruition. It was almost impossible to get evidence such as bank accounts going back 20 years ago to get a successful criminal outcome. He added he could have lost all of his assets. He's lost the vast majority. Graham Bigger, NCA Director General of the National Economic Crime Centre, commented, "This case is a milestone demonstrating the power of unexplained wealth orders, with significant implications for how we pursue illicit finance in the UK."